What's everybody? What's up? It is TD Phins Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. It is almost 11 p.m. on the East Coast, so it's pretty late at night. I know a lot of people are probably going to sleep. And I'm about to head to bed too. But before I head to bed, I just wanted to basically um talk about the Miami Dolphins and not just your general, hey, here's what happened today. Um, Not the typical, hey, just analysis of the team and things like that. But real talk, I just wanted to talk to y'all about how I truly, truly feel about the Miami Dolphins, our team, the Miami Dolphins. I think it's clear at this point that I, bleed teal, orange, and white, and I love my team no matter what. But the truth of the matter is, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. If you've been a Dolphin fan over the last, what, man, almost 50 years, you should be tired. And you should be tired even through the Marino era. You should be tired through Zach Thomas, Jason Taylor, Cameron Wake. You should be tired, 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 tired of freaking losing. And you really do hope every single year that change is going to come, like a new beginning. And almost every year you get let down. I mean, since I've been born, I'm 34 years old. Since I've been born, I've been let down. I've seen great players. But does all that matter if you never win the ultimate prize? Does it really matter? I mean, I got to sit on, as a kid, I got to watch Marino. I got to watch Zach Thomas's greatness. I got to watch Jason Taylor going after it every single week. You get tired, man. And I know I argue with people all the time about we don't need talent, this and that. I think I'm just really, really passionate at the simple fact that we've been living in a state of insanity. And if you don't know what insanity is, I hope everybody knows by now, but doing the same thing over and over and again, hoping for a different result. And we have been doing the same thing over and over again, literally hoping for a different result. I mean, and I know I don't even want to point back. I don't even want to point back to the 72 all the way to now because, and I'm actually get a Marino era a pass, even though I don't give it a pass because we have the greatest quarterback of all time and couldn't even deliver him a Super Bowl. It sucks. Truth be told, and people will disagree. I mean, you can argue with me all you want, but truth be told, Dan Marino, I really do feel like this man is the greatest of all time. And nobody wants to respect that opinion because the man doesn't even have a ring. Doesn't even have a ring. And then you look at, we've been through so much, man. Who do we blame? And this is why I'm tired because you can't even point at anybody. I mean, take your pick of owners. I mean, it's not like it's been the same one. We've been through owners after owners. I mean, take your pick of coaches. We've been through coach after coach after coach after coach after coach. We can't even say as the quarterback. We done been through 20 quarterbacks in 20 years. Facts. No, we can't even say it's the stadium. We done changed the name of the stadium even several times. Oh my gosh. You get tired. But one thing I want to say about me getting tired of losing is that no matter what, the most beautiful feeling of it all is the fact that I still bleed teal, orange, and white. And no matter how tired you get, you keep pushing. You just keep pushing and you keep riding out with your team. You stay loyal because you're waiting on the day. You're waiting on the day to arrive. You're waiting on that big day. The big day. And I know it can get very discouraging because waiting on the big day for the Miami Dolphins is trying to hit the lottery. You go and buy a ticket on Monday, waiting on the drawing on Wednesday, and you have thought about a million different ways of how you're going to spend the money if you win it. And then you check your ticket Wednesday night, and it's the quickest check ever. You're not even close. And all of that goes out of the window, just like that. But doesn't it feel good to think about what you would do if you won? And that's what it's like being a Miami Dolphin fan. You keep riding with your team because the feeling of actually doing it, just the imagination of actually doing it feels so good. But truth be told, it hurts when you don't. And the reason why I'm saying this tonight is because there's been almost on every single stream that I've done, there's been a lot of fans who feel this way. And I wanted to talk to y'all tonight about the simple fact that I understand how you feel. I understand that when you come in the comment section and you talk negativity about the Dolphins, I understand. I do. But I'm also here to let you know that you, just like me, bleed teal, orange, and white. And I feel good about our day is coming really, 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 really soon. This is the first time I have legitimately seen a change of course by this organization. The first time you have a real leader of men commanding the troops. For the last 20 years, we have never seen what great teams call schematic football, and we are about to see that. We have players who have learned to drop their egos at the door and put the team before themselves. We have a fan base, despite being down and hurt about losing, who are more energetic than they have ever been right now. So I want to say to everyone who still has that doubt down in your gut, in your soul, in your spirit, we impact the game as fans more than you think. If we want our team to change and win, we have to change and we have to win. We have to get away from talking about tanking. We have to get away from talking about 3-13. We have to get away from saying same old Dolphins. We have to get away from being negative about our team. Rep your squad no matter what and have the highest aspirations for them no matter what. It's your team. You have to own it inside out. You have to. Why do we expect for them to change our organization if we aren't changing? Let's be real fans, man. Let's support our boys. They going into war. Let's understand that. They're going into war starting this Thursday. Even the meaningless games are training for war. And we're not going with them. They're putting their body on the line. They're putting their health on the line. They're sacrificing it all for the ultimate goal. And if you're a real fan, you support that no matter what. Let's get behind our boys. Let's cheer them off. Win, lose, or draw, cheer them on when they get home. No matter what. No matter what, man. That's what it's about. That's what this league is about. That's what us being a fan is about. That's what it should be about. I truly believe we have the greatest, oh my gosh, the greatest fan base in the world because we are worldwide. But we have a lot of dormant fans. A lot of fans just sitting behind the scenes waiting to come out of the closet as soon as we win. But I have news for you. You're going to stay in that closet forever until you learn how to come out of it when we're losing. And I don't plan on losing this year. So come on out. Come out. Let's bring that optimism out. Let's bring it out. Let's rep our squad. Let's cheer our boys on. Let's tell them what they're going to accomplish. Let's speak it into existence. Speak it into existence. Words are powerful. Very powerful. We're going to do something special this year. You either with us or you against us. You decide which one you want to be. Because the home of the real Miami Dolphin fans, we riding or we dying. Period. The whole season. We are riding out. Going the distance with our boys. And I hope y'all get on the bus. The train, the plane, however you want to look at it. I hope you join us. Because we need you. We need every single one of you to put your gear on and let's ride out. They ride, we ride. Forever. Fins up, man. Real talk, fins up. And what I try to do every single day on this channel is breed positivity, optimism, and hope for what I know is going to turn out to be something great for us. Y'all ride with me. If you can't ride with yourself, ride with me. Ride with me. Let's ride, y'all. And everybody going to the Atlanta preseason game, y'all let me know in the messenger that you're going, because I want to meet as many of y'all as possible. I want to see everybody who riding with me, man. I want to meet up with the people that's riding with me. And I ain't saying you riding with me just because you're going to the game, but I want to be able to meet some of y'all. You know I got to meet you, Rip. You already know, man. We got to get this done, man. I truly do believe. See, a lot of people tell me I'm delusional. Man, we don't have talent. We're not going to be anything this year. But I don't understand how you can say that when we have factors that we've never seen before. We're about to do something that we've never seen before. We've never seen from this organization. But we've seen it from other organizations, and it has been the most successful things that the league has had over the last decade. And we're about to do it. Let's be hopeful that our boys do it the right way. Because when we do it the right way, we all gonna be happy. Watching them boys hold that trophy up one day, man. And hopefully it is real soon. That'll be a beautiful thing. Because I'm 34 years old, and it's sad that I have a bucket list. And the number one thing on there is to make sure that I attend the Super Bowl with my dad. A Miami Dolphins Super Bowl with my dad. Literally. 34 years old, and I got a bucket list, and that's number one on there. And we're going to do it. It's going to happen. It's going to. And I know it's a lot of y'all on this chat right now, and people that's going to watch later. They just hope that they can see it in their lifetime. They hope that they can see it in their lifetime. I was talking to a really good friend today, and they really wanted someone in their family to get to a Dolphin game, and they didn't make it to go. And they're going to go to a Dolphin game this year just to represent their lost family member. This is what I'm talking about. It's bigger than football. It's the joys of life. It's the joys of life. The things that make you happy in life. There's people out here working hard every single day. There's people that, that are killing themselves every single day, just working and just looking for the joys of life. And their football is one of the biggest joys of their life. And sometimes you deserve it. You deserve it. As hard as you've worked in your life and you just always want to see your team, you've invested. Some of us are deeply invested in the Miami Dolphins. Some people may say, oh, it's just football. But when you're working hard every day, when you're grinding, when you're living your life, you're raising kids, you're doing this, you're doing that, and you're telling yourself, man, do I really have much time for myself? The one thing that you do enjoy, is football. That's my phone buzzing. One moment. Oh, man, it's about to die. That sucks. Let me get my charger. One moment, guys. Man, but my biggest thing is, man, we all deserve it. If you've been a loyal Dolphin fan for the last 10 plus years, if you've been a loyal Dolphin fan for the last 10 plus years, man, we deserve it. And it's time for us to stand up and take no excuses. Hold everyone accountable. And let's get it done. You see, it's not just football, especially when you're cutting it up with family and friends during the football season. Yes, football was the glue that kept my family together for the longest time, or up until mom passed away. I hear you, Jersey. I hear you, man. We were 17-0. If you're 34, it was all good until we graduated high school. Yet, never seen a Super Bowl. CH, we on the same page, man. Marlins did it. Heat did it. Now it's time for the Dolphins in my lifetime. Come on, let's go. What's up, Adam? I can remember watching the Dolphins with Bob Greasy in Miami with my dad. Man, that's right, Stanley. Day one. Day -1. Bro, I'm 17, waiting for 17 years for Flores, Richard, X, Fitzpatrick, Holden, and Lombardi. Man, get that thing to John Denny. He the longest Dolphin on the roster, if I'm not mistaken. Get that boy to John Denny. Yes, Gators did it for me, and Heat did it for me. Only the Dolphins haven't. Man, and it's a beautiful thing, ain't it? It's a beautiful thing. I remember the '08 Celtics, man. I remember when they put that team together, I literally said they were going to win a championship. I watched all 82 games and every single playoff game. I had just graduated college. I'll never forget that. I had just graduated college, moved to Dallas, and I watched every single game. And to see what they went through that entire season and to see them hold that trophy up, it just felt so good, man. Just following them and witnessing that. But nothing is going to feel better than seeing the Miami Dolphins hold that trophy up, man. Nothing at all. TD, you should be worried about one thing, TD. I ain't worried about nothing at all. Win, lose, or draw. That's my team. Been a fan since I was about 8 years old. I watched, and I'm behind. Y'all moving fast now. Man, I done lost that comment. Oh, there it is. Been a fan since I was 8 years old. I watch my dad too. I'm 15 now. Stay strong, Stanley. We're about to do something special, man. And you're about to witness it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. TD, I just called you. That was you? I don't even know if it's working like that, man. Bury me in a Dolphins jersey. D-Cope 864, I hear you, man. I just want to meet Lisa Morales. Lord. What's up, TD? Thank you for this stream, bro. Making my night, fam. Needed this. We all do. I needed this. I needed this. I needed to be able to just talk about it, man, because this is how a lot of people feel deep down inside. I've been a Dolphin fan from 1975, TD. Shout out to you, man. Longevity. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. And then you actually miss the glory days. You miss the glory days. Man. And you were teased with them ever since. My mom had an old school jersey. I don't know why this is asking me, do I want to show it? It's blanked out. I don't know why. Old school jersey. My mom had an old school jersey she wore when she was pregnant and rubbed the number off of the belly. Wow. Wow. Shout out to Lisa. Shout out to Lisa Morales. That's what's up, man. Man. Hey, it's been rubbed into you, Lisa. That's great. I'm more attached to Dolphins than the other Miami teams. Yeah, I'm one of those individuals too. Where you live? I'm in Central Florida. I'm about 3.5 hours away. Yes, Ray Allen was the man. Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, KG, Rondo, so many, Perkins, Posey, House, all of them, man. I'm 34, Big Baby Davis. I'm 34, but I've seen a lot of competitive seasons. My favorite was the Jay Fiedler and Lamar Smith era. I hear you, Daniel. I hear you. I know very well what you're talking about. 34 too. I know exactly what you're talking about. At the end of the day, it's just not enough. A competitive season ain't enough. It's all good. It's all good. But at some point, you get tired of that too. You really do, man. What's good, TD? Best Dolphins YouTube video channel. I appreciate you, Mike. Love you, man. Sean Tunsil Bell. Been a Dolphin fan since I was 6. I am 50 now. My mom loves Mercury Morris. Shout out to Sean Tunsil Bell. Man, everybody showing up tonight. We got 81 people in the room, only 50 likes. Y'all hit that like button before you go to bed, guys. Tavares Brooks said, take it behind the sleep. Hey, man. Hey, we grown people, Tavares. Come on now. I am 26. I was born and raised in Miami, and I was about 5 years old when we won the playoff game. When we won a playoff game, I believe in 1998 against the Bills, and then we lost the division versus the Broncos. Never cried that much. Brian, I hope that real soon we see you crying again, but for the right reason. Because I'm going to tell you now, I have no idea what would happen to me if we hoist that trophy up in the air. I don't know what my body would do or what reaction I would have. But as much as I'm invested in it, I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't. Man, oh my gosh. I don't know. I mean, oh my gosh. I have no idea. So how much can the Dolphins be? Tell the truth. So how good can the Dolphins be? Tell the truth. Andrew Stirrup, if I was to tell the truth, whether people want to believe it or not, we can be as good as any team. When you understand football, you understand that great coaching and great schemes can get the job done. It's no different from on a Sunday when you got a 10-0 team going against a 1-9 team, and that 1-9 team get their second win. Because the coaching and the scheme and preparation coming into that game was just better than the superior team at the time. And we're hanging our hat on coaching and schemes this year and packages, catered football. That's what we're holding our head. That's what we're going to be doing, period. And I can understand why people say, what reason would you think that we'll be any better? I can understand why you say that. But the factor that you'd be missing out on is you've never seen schematic football in this organization. You've never seen for 20 years great coaching. And I have never seen the perfect combination. And I am a firm believer that we finally have it. We finally have it. I try to get across to you all every single day. Stop focusing on people saying we don't have talent. If you're a real Dolphin fan and you know this roster, you know we have talent. It's just quote unquote Pro Bowl talent other than X, but y'all get my point. We have plenty of talent. But the way our talent will be utilized, because I'm going to tell you now, this O-line is going to block in the running game very well. We're going to run the ball very well this season. Our only question right now is protection, as always. But that's where your fullback help comes in and a lot of double tight end sets. See, we don't have dumb boo-boo to fool coaches anymore. We don't have coaches that see the other team is rushing 6 to the quarterback every time and we run a 5-man protection. We don't have coaches that'll stay in a 5-man protection the whole game and not even adjust. We don't have that anymore. Last year alone, I think it's safe. If we want to keep it all the way 100, last year alone, we all know that injuries by itself probably cost us 2 games. And we all also know coaching by itself pretty much cost us 2 games. And I don't care what anyone says, this roster actually got better this year. It got better. How did it get better? You lost your premier pass rushers or whatever it may be, who were rendered useless last year due to scheme of the other teams against us. I'm telling y'all, stay up with our team, man. We're gonna be fine. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. 45 years and have yet to see them win the big one. The thought does cross my mind that I may never see it. Still keeping the faith, though. Keep it, George. Keep it. Keep it. Don't even let the thought cross your mind. Sooner than later. We have the most explosive speed, speed in NFL, hands down. If not, name one. No, no arguing that, Pro Killer 55. You're spot on, but we don't have talent. We have had plenty of talent, but haven't had a good coaching staff in years. There you have it. I agree, Chris. I'm down to have an amazing no name D or offense again. Yes, you get it. You get it. You definitely get it. Let them hate and let the trophies pile up. If they hate it, let them hate and watch the trophies pile up. Sorry, Lisa. Amen, Lisa. That's cool, Adam. I can't wait to see us running real schemes. I just don't even recall us ever doing it. I've been dreaming about the Dolphins' glory days for my whole life, which is 28 years and counting at Rip Tupac. And the run opens the pass. Playoff, baby. Let's go, Fake Spike 94. I see you. I love it. David Nance. Oh, I done miss. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Thanks, Rip. Appreciate it, bro. Fans up. Nico Lunar Wolf, I don't know what I do if we win the Super Bowl. I cry my eyeballs out for about 2 months. Man, Rip, we're going to be crying together, man. I might have to move in. Man. Burke was a dumb defensive coordinator. Stop cursing on this channel. Burke is a curse word. And continue to repeat the Dolphins chant everywhere I go. You better know it. Well, we'll win another one, hopefully in the Flores era. We better, man. This same team quit on the field in Buffalo, though. Yeah. It's easy to quit when you're not being led by a leader of men. When you're not being led by a leader of men. Trust me, our coach had been quit. Don't say the word. Man, y'all moving fast. Don't say the word is a curse word, Bert. TD, do you think the Devontae Parker hype? Man, y'all moving so fast, it's moving the message away from me. Where did it go? TD, do you think the Devontae Parker hype is real this year, or is Preston Williams the future at his position? Chris, truth be told, it was real every year. The problem has always been the injuries, which derailed the realness. But again, I can't sit here and tell you whether it's going to work out or not, to be 100% honest with you. But the type of person I am, he's healthy now. We're going into the season with a healthy Devontae Parker so far. All I can think in my mind is, if it does work out, what if it does? What if Devontae Parker every other week is putting up a $120, 120 yards, a touchdown or two here and there? You know, it's a beautiful thing. It's a very beautiful thing. 3443252. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be a beautiful, man. It's gonna be beautiful. We probably gonna be running some 6-5 as well. Y'all know what that is. 6-5. 0. Empty. Man to man. Everybody else, go get them. That 018 been one of my favorite seasons until the playoff game. I remember. Yes, sir. You hit the nail right on the head, Rip. We have a bright future due to the fact that we have over 12 draft picks in the upcoming draft in 2020, plenty of money to waste in the upcoming free agency class, legit coaching staff. I agree. Here I am. I'm actually even talking about this year. Somebody is not going to be happy about their reps at the receiver position. Pro Killer, I want to push back on that for a second, and I'm staying calm tonight. Everybody's going to be happy about every rep they get, whether it's a lot or not. You know why? As long as we're winning, that's all that matters. As long as we're winning. And that's what we can't underestimate what Brian Flores has brought to this team. Every interview I've seen from every player that I've seen, they're saying something along the lines of, oh, I'm not worried about that. I'm just trying to work as one unit. I'm trying to work in rhythm, in harmony with everybody. If I'm on the field, I want to be in harmony when I'm on the field. If I'm on the sideline, I want to be in harmony for when I get on the field. It's a beautiful thing to hear these players not even worry about playing time. It's beautiful. Man, Burke. I'm going to be happy when we win a Super Bowl. We all are. Man, I'm so behind on the chat. Been a fan since 91, a.k.a. since the year I was born. I hear you. I still have the pain of losing to the 49ers in the Super Bowl, yet still putting on my Merino jersey and getting on the school bus here in Northern California. Ron, man, I'm sorry about that, man. But Ron, you know what, man? I can't wait to me and you celebrating when we see these better days, man. It's going to happen, Ron. It's going to happen. I think you are too high on Flores, if you ask me. Okay. It's way too early to really see what can this man really do. Yeah, Dante, I understand your logic there, man. I understand your logic. And nothing's wrong with how you feel on that. You think I'm way too high on Flores. But I don't. I don't. At the end of the day, people have to understand the definition of seeing what someone can do. You can be the greatest coach of all times and lose every game if you don't have a good unit of personnel around you. Flores right now, we're talking, see, and that's another thing. Everybody wants to talk about this, and don't get me wrong, this is what the world does. In the world of football, this is what everybody does. The only thing that matters is wins and losses. I've never believed in that. Never. And the only reason most people believe in it because they've heard it from so many people. If that man is out there building a culture, doing the right things, getting the team to buy in, he's doing his job. If he has his coaches coaching very well, he's doing his job. It is a process. If this team doesn't have the greatest success that I love for us to have this season, that doesn't mean that it's because of Brian Flores and we were too high on him and we spoke too soon. A lot of problems that we've had in the past is that we always place the blame on someone who is following a process. And within a process, there is a time frame. And we're in so much of a rush to see the result in the positive one. This man is doing every single thing the right way thus far. You couldn't ask for it any better. I couldn't see a scenario where a better coach would be doing this instead of what he's doing. I couldn't. Then on top of it, we got a coach that's literally coming from nothing but a winning pedigree, who has had a major role every single year in that pedigree. Now, at the end of the day, I'm just one who believes that we got to give Flores the right amount of time. But at the same token, so far, I love everything that I'm seeing, and I am high on him right now. Things change. But right now, I am high on him, and I am not too high. He has this team going in the right direction. Him and Greer, the combination of him and Greer, they have this team headed in the right direction. We know our weaknesses. We know our flaws on this team. So if we go into the season with this team right here, and those weaknesses and those flaws show during the regular season, that's not an indictment of Flores. That's not an indictment of us crowning him too soon and being too high on him. It's not. I'm high on his actions so far. That's it. I'm just very high on his actions so far. When it's all said and done, 4, 5, 6 years from now, if he's no longer with this franchise and he didn't work out, I can promise you somewhere between now and then, I may have not been as high anymore on his actions. But right now, I am beyond high on the actions of Brian Flores. And I am not overhyping him or giving him too much praise too early at all. At all. He's the ultimate leader. Said this the other day. The players aren't the only ones running to the TNT wall. He came out and said he ran to the TNT wall himself due to something that was happening on the defense that he felt was his fault. And that goes a long way. He's showing that he's the leader of this team, but at the same token, letting players know this isn't a dictatorship. He understands the importance of a consultative approach. And if you don't know what consultative means, it's just basically everybody putting their thought processes together to come up with the end result. Everybody working together to come up with the end result. He understands that, because if everybody's working together to come up with the end result, you'd have less pushback and maybe none. I've been reserved on Flores till today. What changed your mind about today, Ron? TD, he hasn't coached one game yet. Again, I think we're talking about two different things. First off, let me help y'all understand something. This man not going to be calling the offensive plays. So what do we mean about he hasn't coached one game yet? You mean just calling the timeout at the right time? Like, why would you do that? We needed to save that time. You're talking about that stuff? If that's the stuff you're talking about, then okay. I haven't seen him yet call the appropriate timeouts, clock management in those regards. But that's not the most important thing for head coaches, just so y'all know. The most important thing for a head coach is to get the buy-in of his entire organization and get them to follow him and play the way he wants them to play, without rebuttal, without pushback, and to feel like everybody is on the same page and we're all in this together. And if you don't think that he hasn't already started to accomplish that, I don't know what you've been watching. I just don't know. I posted a video of Flores mic'd up at camp today. Man, he was mic'd up at camp today? I had no idea. Is it on YouTube? Let me know. You missing too much of the chat. Yeah, it's hard to keep up, bro. It's hard to keep up. Don't think for Tua stuff is that insanity I was talking about, doing the same thing over and over again, hoping for a different result. Yes. TD, what type of computer you got? This one right here is a HP. And then Apple, the Mac or whatever that expensive one is, she got out there. I posted it to Fins Up Nation Facebook group. Let me see if I can find it and play, because that'll be pretty cool to play the clips right now. It was from practice today, huh? A mic'd up video. Let me see. Man, it got me fired up. Well, Ron, am I going to be able to find it on YouTube, bro? Because I'm typing it in and I'm not seeing anything. I would love to play that right now. It was from inside training camp. Okay. Let me see if I find something on that. And it was today. Texans. Oh, let me put in Dolphins. All right, inside training camp. Who should start at QB? Maybe this is it. Miami Dolphins on Inside Training Camp Live. Let me see. Let me see what we got. And it's all coming up tonight after the Hall of Fame.
Practice is about to turn up here. About to get competitive here in a second. On the hop, let's go. I see too much walking already. I see a little energy over there. You got a little energy? You got a little energy? I like it. Come on, offense. We're out of sorts right now. Let's get a line. Let's know what we're doing. Woo! That's the way to finish it down, D. Get on, come on down. Oh, that's it. That was push-ups, fellas. Let's go. Nice job.
Ooh.
Nice job, D. That's 1-1, right? We got to make good decisions. We're competing now. Here we go. This is what it's supposed to look like right here. Back and forth. Back and forth.
Man, real training camp footage.
Hold on. We're push-ups. We're push-ups right now. We're push-ups right now. Good communication over there, D. Not bad. We got better right there.
I'll post the link, guys.
Okay, we got one now. Let's turn the tide now, D. Look at that. Look at that. Just some good communication, awareness, and execution.
Welcome back, everybody. Inside Training Camp Live, presented by State Farm. Let's head down to Davie, Florida, where Brian Flores is the new head coach. Colleen Wolfe here with Willie McGinnis and Kurt Warner. We are in Canton, but we are watching practice happening right now in Davie, Florida. And Willie, you know Brian Flores very well. How do you think he fits as the head coach there, and how will he get along with the players? Like, what kind of coach is he?
I think it's a great opportunity. If you talk about a head coach that's trying to insert a culture, which a big reason why they brought him there, as well as his coaching ability, to get players to buy in, to relate, to kind of form a roster of players that are going to be, mentally tough, physically, strong, and have the wherewithal to understand about, team versus individualism, all those things that, Brian encompasses. That's what they want, and that's what they want to go down to the team and the players. I will say this, a lot of people question when he got the head coaching job because it's so early. Would he be good? Is that a good spot for him? Would it be too soon? And you know, I talk to the players because that's what matters. If the players don't buy in, if they're not playing hard for you, if they're not willing to change and put all those things I talked about, team over individualism and all that, and put the egos away, it doesn't really matter. What the script says, what the game plan is, it doesn't really matter. And I think because of his background, where he's come from, what he's went through in his personal life, I think that's going to carry over to the football field for these players.
Yeah, and when you look at Josh Rosen and the situation that he is in and the situation he's been put in right now, I mean, it's a tough spot for him to come in to a new team, try and win the job after what happened in Arizona.
You're right, Ron.
How do you think he'll do this?
I'm telling you, man.
I mean, it's almost, catch-22.
We got the one.
Because you're the Miami Dolphins, and you make the trade, and you're trying to figure out if he's your quarterback for the future, because I don't know where their roster is, but I don't feel like they're going to make any kind of a push this year. So they're probably going to be in a great position to get a franchise quarterback next year.
Get out of
but
here.
Then I look at
know what you're
Miami
talking about.
Well, is this the second coming of what they had last year? So if you throw him in, you have to go through that same thing. And so after 2 years, do we have a full assessment on?
Well, I believe you, Ron. Trust me, I know you convicted about everything you say.
But your other option is Ryan Fitzpatrick, and and I hate to say this because as a veteran guy, I've been there where you go, if I'm the best guy, I should play. But I just feel like Miami's got to say, we got to figure out who this young kid is. We got to figure out if he does have a chance to be that guy, or if we're going to have to go next year and get another guy. So,
bro, we got 3 years to figure it out
and see what you see, and hopefully you can assess something about what his future can be or how good he can be with the roster you have.
Because you know who Ryan Fitzpatrick is. You know who he is already, right? So you got to give the young kid a chance, whether you're going to move forward with him or, like you said, start planning on drafting a guy.
And that's a situation where you need to be very mentally strong and tough.
All right, that was the end of the video. But here's my thing, man. All this, listen, y'all. Just imagine. Oh, let me pause this. Crazy thing is, I might start playing these media press conferences from Flores on the live stream. Yeah, that mic up was fire. But yeah, man, this is my thing. All these people talking about we need to start Rosen right away because you already know what you got in Fitzpatrick. All of those people just think that we're not gonna win. That's why they feel that way. For them, it's just a simple fact of, they're not going to win anything in this year. So, they should need to just start Rosen, see what they have. They just automatically making that assumption, and that aggravates me, man, because at the end of the day, we're trying to win. Flores has made that clear. We are trying to win, man. So that's why I don't pay any of that mess any mind, man. The best players are going to play. All right, are you Phins fans? 18 Wheels is shutting down. Got to be up in the 4 hours and rolling in peace. All right, David Nance, man, be safe out there on that road, homie. I'll talk to you soon, bro. I shared it to several groups on Facebook. I didn't even know that video existed, man. Thanks for that gold, Ron. I appreciate that gold right there, man. That was a gold nugget there. That was a beautiful sound bite. But that's what he's been doing all camp, man. I watched the mic'd up in New England. It was a beautiful thing, even in the Super Bowl. With Belichick coming over to talk to him and stuff, it was beautiful, man. I was just like, no, this is a different type of guy here. I know the difference, man. It was beautiful, man. But y'all, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm not gonna stay up too late tonight, man. This is TD Phins Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. I don't want to belabor tonight. I want to definitely get some rest so I can be up early and give y'all this good breaking news or whatever comes across as much as I can tomorrow, so I'll feel rested. Some of y'all remember how I looked this morning. I was still, because my son wasn't feeling well last night. He kept me up to like 3 in the morning, 3:30. And so I'm not going to belabor tonight, but I appreciate everybody tuning in. Just remember, man, let's go, man. Fins up. We're going to do something special, man. We're going to do something special. And shout out to Ron, man. Appreciate that gold, bro. Appreciate you helping us out with that one tonight. That was awesome, man. Hey, Ron. See, Ron's Ron a believer. Ron say I wasn't this and that until today. That's what's up, man. So obviously you see it, Ron. Ron sees it, man. He sees it. And I hope y'all see it. Everybody that's like, oh, he ain't coach a game yet. It's not just about what happens on the field. It's about how you're leading men, how you're leading by. And the crazy thing, Ron, on that mic'd up, when he said, no, that's push-ups. Let's go, push-ups. He got down. He was one of the first ones down. He did it 2 different times, actually. I saw him do the push-ups twice. And one time, he was the one who got down. He was the first one down. Nah, that's push-ups, Z. And he got down. And that's what it's about, man. Who can complain about something if he's doing it himself? You know, it's one thing when you got it's one thing when you got somebody that's telling you do this, do that, and they're just sitting there chilling, sipping drinks, and you the one that's busting your behind. But they said, let's go, and they in it with you, man. Everybody gonna follow that man in the war. Shout out Chris Dela Cruz for the donation to the channel, man. Thank you for your love and support. Chris, are you new to the channel? Let us know how long you've been a subscriber. If you're a subscriber, I hope you are. But let us know how long you've been a subscriber. I like to know before we get out of here, how long you've been a subscriber to the channel. Okay, yes, TD, we love our coach. Yes, sir. He's hands-on. Exactly. It's about a new culture. That's it. That's it, man. Culture. Night. All right, Adam. Everyone loved Gase too. Yeah, a lot of people loved Gase until he looked at you with the eyes. You know. Shout out Randy Hunt with the donation. Keep up the good work, TD. I appreciate you. Randy. And thanks for helping and thanks for tuning in, man. I know you dropped them blue boxes here and there, man, and I noticed that. So thanks for your love and support. Big ups to you. Fins up, bro. Sweet dreams, Lisa. I was never high on Gase. No, I was. Gase got exposed. See, Gase is a good coach if he got nothing but great talent around him. He can manage that. But the best coaches can manage what they have, even if it's not the most talented. That's the difference. And Gase got exposed when we had injuries and things wasn't looking great. He didn't know how to put players in their best position. He was just filling holes. This man, Flores, is putting everybody in their best position and teaching other people how to make it their best, one of their best positions. So we don't fill holes. We have easy transitions versus filling a hole. That's the difference with Gase. Gase looked like a good coach when we had all the talent. But as soon as that talent started getting hurt, he didn't know what to do with the rest of the roster. So it is what it is, man. But hey, TD. Oh, I don't know what that was. But hey, TD. Couple other donations tonight too. TD, you had a couple other donations tonight too. Man, I must be didn't even pay attention. Randy Hunt, shout out. Chris Dela Cruz, I got Chris. Let me see. Did I miss any more? Did I miss any other? I'm sorry if I missed you on a donation. I didn't shout you out. George Albanese, thank you for all you do, TD. We're blessed to have you. I appreciate that, George. If I missed you before, I definitely do appreciate that. I think that was it. I think it was those three. I thought, wait, hold on. Because Jersey did give one, but I didn't see it in the, I know Jersey gave one early, but I don't see it. I'm going all the way through the chat real quick because I don't want to miss anybody. Definitely don't want to miss anybody. And shout out to Jersey any day, man. Been chucking me the deuces all day. Dela Cruz, Randy Hunt. Yeah, that's all I see. It must have been so long ago. If I missed you, trust me, I don't want to do anything but tell you I am so sorry for not shouting out you helping this channel because I do appreciate it. Appreciate you too, TD. Fins up, man. I appreciate all y'all more than y'all know it, man. Gase is deep state. Adam Gase. Gase belongs to the dark side. Y'all crazy. That's because they think we have no talent. We are going to shock the world. Yes, we are. Appreciate. Oh, I already read that. Jersey did too. Jersey, yeah. That's what I was saying. Jersey did. Gase's Deep State. I read that. Start over on DDW channel, but love any Miami. Wait, started over on DDW channel, but love any Miami Dolphins news and discussion. Subscribed around the same time, digging all you guys do. Guys do. I appreciate you, Chris, man. Doug's a good guy. I appreciate you being with him, hanging out with us. We love you for that, man. It's all family at the end of the day. All right. It is all family. All right. Gase has HIV. Well, hey, that's what if he does, then that's his life. I pray his health and strength through that fight, if that's the case, because I don't know that to be the case. How to watch that Brian Flores mic'd up. I put a link in the description, but here you go on your way out of here. There go the link right there to watch it. Man, don't miss my last comment. I missed it, Rip. I ain't trying to miss it, Rip. Rip said, but hey, TD, see you on Thursday, bro. I'm hyped to see you, man. Me too, Rip, man. We got to meet, Rip. I got to meet the infamous Rip Tupac in the house. It's going to be live, man. I'm going to be down there, Rip. I just got to convince my mama to watch all my babies because I don't want to take none of them to the game with me. I want to be free. I want to be chilling because I want to have fun and I want to meet all y'all. So, and it's going to happen, so. Great stream, TD. I'm out. DB 2K, appreciate it. How long is Jones and Baker out? I think we'll see both of them at the start of the season. Gay boy, we'll see both of them. You the man, TD Phins up. All right, David. Hey, be safe on that road, man. TNT to think we have no talent. You the man, TD Phins up. Baker has a groin and Jones has a foot injury. But I think that both will be good for week 1. Man, I can keep reading comments for days, but your boy finna get out of here, man. I'm gonna do a few things tonight. I still got to finish this song that I've been doing. So I'll finish that and then I'm gonna head to bed. But I will see y'all tomorrow as always. Again. Stay faithful with our team. Let's ride out with our team. Let's do what we gotta do, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all supporting me and always giving me encouragement and appreciation for what I do because it keeps me going at a high clip, delivering everything I can to y'all every single day. God willing. Thank every single one of you all. Hit that like button on your way out. This is TD Phins Talk, and I'm happy y'all got y'all notifications today. Hopefully YouTube keep that up. Gosh, hopefully they keep it up. All right, it's your boy, as always. Peace! Super Bowl, baby! Super Bowl! All right, Chris, I'm out.